everybody, welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Gina.
And she's already eaten. We've gone through line. Look at this food they've got ready for us. We got here early. We were at the 2020 Paiute ATV Jamboree down in Marysville, Utah, and it's an absolutely beautiful morning.
It is beautiful, and this is an annual event. We were here last year, and today we're going to do something a little bit different, so I'm excited about it.
Yeah, we're going to go on a ride today. If you want to see what we did last year, pull us up on the YouTube channel and see all the crazy fun events that we did. But this year we're going to take a ride. You know, the riders are showing up. You can hear the machines in the background. The guides are getting ready to go eat. We've been through this Big Daddy's breakfast
keep eating.
line.
You keep talking.
This is some great food. Listen, you guys come along with us and enjoy the event today. We've got a great show, and we're going to go sit down and eat.
We're on the Cottonwood Loop, which goes back in history to the mining days. Up here, there's multiple mines. This is an Alunite mine up here, and you can see where they took the ore out. You can go around the corner here and you can see where they crushed it and processed it to send to the market. This ride's probably 40 miles long, and it's just total history for people to see that otherwise, without a jamboree, they'd never see it. And we go in from the cottonwoods in the creeks to the aspens to the pines up in the mountains, and just various altitudes. Our top of our altitude on this one was 11,052 feet. Fantastic views of either Richfield area or down towards Circleville. You can see the lakes and stuff, and it's just very gorgeous riding. We're doing 8 rides this year. We have this one, the Cottonwood. We have a Monroe Mountain. We have an Adeline. We have a 50-inch special, which is down for just 50-inch wide machines. We have one that's called the Pipeline that goes over to Otter Creek area, which gets you into some pretty good rocks and a little bit more advanced. If you have a chance next year, come and you'll really enjoy it. Paiute Trail, Marysville, Utah, 2021. It'll be great.
Okay, everybody, we are on the Cottonwood Trail, and it started off a little bit chilly, so we had our jackets on, and it was nice because it's summer, and we're up on a mountain with these beautiful trees. It's called Cottonwood Trail because
For a reason.
cottonwoods are all here, and there's a beautiful stream, and we followed that stream up this mountain. Gorgeous.
You know, I have to say, starting off with that amazing breakfast, then meeting these guys that we're riding with and getting to know our guide, and getting out here on this trail has been a perfect start to this day. Day one of the 2020 Paiute Trail Jamboree. Trail, not ATV, Trail Jamboree.
There's lots of trails up here. It's a beautiful mountain, and there's beauty everywhere you go, which I know I say that all the time, but we actually live in a very beautiful state, and you really need to get out here and see it, and the trails allow you to do that.
You know, and I think these guys want to move on down the trail. Let's go.
And while we get back on the trail and enjoy it, we're going to send you off to see this week's Where To.
We all know the Arapeen Trail is one of the best and most expansive off-road trail systems in the state of Utah. Running through a large portion of the Manti La Salle National Forest, it offers a variety of scenes, including high alpine peaks, aspen forests, wildflowers, and so much more. Heading up the trail out of Ephraim onto Trail 44 is one of the most exciting ways to experience a taste of what the Arapeen has to offer.
Well, today we started down in Ephraim City, and we unloaded the trailers, take the side-by-sides right up here. We went up New Canyon, and just before New Canyon Lake, we turned and came across what's called Left Hand Fork. And then we took Trail 44 to this beautiful point right between the Little Shoe and the Big Shoe. And we're right in between the two, one of my favorite spots on the mountain. So yeah, if you look around, we still have some snowbanks that are up here, but on the roads, they've all been cleared. So some of the best times to ride are from July 1st through all the way through mid-October, and have a lot of fun, see a lot of country.
Complete with stream crossings, alpine meadows filled with wildflowers, and everything else high elevation riding includes, this spot on the Arapeen has something for everyone, from beginners and those wanting a bit more of a challenge.
I'm from Chicago, and I've never really done this a lot, but I'm out here with my friend Greg Wayman, and he brought me out here, and this is just outstanding. It's just nature, it's beautiful. You're up in the mountains, hardly anyone's around you. You know, you get the breeze. It's just an awesome place to be.
There's wildflowers, There's rock formations, there's the pine trees, lakes, reservoirs. You could eat lunch by a pond. And the best thing is you get up away from the heat of the city and enjoy the beautiful mountains.
You can find a really easy, almost like a road, and then you can go off-roading very difficult ones. So that's what we really like about it.
Remember, while you're on the trail, that Ephraim and many other towns in Sanpete County have the best places to stay, clean off the dust, and refuel your vehicle and yourself before the next adventure. You'll find that one trip on the Arapeen is enough to start a lifetime fascination and share it with the rest of your loved ones.
When you have such an array of places to visit where you live like this, you got to take advantage of it. And we just so happen to be going through a rough time down in the cities. This is actually great to get out and do it with your family. And probably plan another trip up here and plan to bring my family.
Enjoying a wholesome family fun adventure is easy to do on the Arapeen. And so is stepping it up a few notches to experience the high alpine thrills of Trail 44. Just don't forget to grab a map and get your bearings.
You can get maps like this and other resources, GPS coordinates, waypoints. There's even, I believe, competitions that you can go out and find different points in the area at arapeentrail.com. So that's a great resource for you.
Alpine adventure awaits on the Arapeen Trail, so have fun and kick up some dust on Arapeen Trail 44 for your next getaway. But don't forget to stop and smell the flowers. For At Your Leisure, I'm Nick Chase.
Can-Am takes terrain domination to a whole new level by partnering with Fox to introduce Smart Shocks, the industry's first fully self-adjustable suspension technology. This enhanced system works seamlessly to prevent excessive squat during hard acceleration, reduce body roll, and improve traction and stability while cornering, and reduce weight transfer while braking. The Can-Am Smart Shocks technology delivers the ultimate performance, control, and comfort on any terrain.
Sick of staying home? Getting outside and exploring great open spaces is now more important than ever. Spend your summer exploring Tooele Valley, where there is so much, so close. Plan your escape now at TooeleValley.org.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. We're in Katy's kitchen cooking with some delicious Yardley beef. And what do we got cooking today?
Today, we are making a beef Tex-Mex bake that you will definitely want to fix.
Ooh.
Trust me, this is a delicious dish. You definitely will want to try this one.
For sure, it already smells good. So what's in it?
2 pounds Yardley steak burger, 1 medium onion chopped, 2 4-ounce cans of green chilies, 1 cup water, 6 tablespoons taco seasoning, a 28-ounce can diced tomatoes, an 8-ounce can of corn drained, a 10-ounce can black beans rinsed and drained, 3 cups crushed nacho cheese Doritos, 4 cups shredded cheddar cheese.
Okay, Katy, so that's the what, so show me the how.
Absolutely. Well,
beautiful.
We are starting off again with our amazing Yardley steak burger.
The best.
2 pounds of Yardley steak burger. Go ahead and drop that right into the skillet.
Okay.
Get a good brown on this one.
Oh yeah.
This is where you season your beef. I usually don't put a whole lot of salt in my dishes, but I do season the meat. All right, we've actually got the beef almost completely brown. So it's probably more of like a medium, which at this point, I actually am okay adding my onions. And then our 2 cans of green chilies. And then now at this point, basically the onions are pretty much translucent color, which we know is when they're ready.
Right.
Now is when we take our, basically it's like a taco seasoning.
Okay.
As soon as we get the seasoning mixed in, then we want to add a little bit of water, so we'll add about 1 cup of water.
Okay.
Will you pass me the tomatoes?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Look at
Actually,
those
I'm gonna let
delicious.
you pour those right in. Perfect. So the tomatoes, and then we'll go ahead and do the beans and the corn as well.
Beautiful.
Yep. So once we get to this point, I mean, you can see it's just, you know, you just kind of want to make sure the ingredients are stirred up nicely and a little even throughout the pan.
Okay.
Turn the heat off. Now what I do like to do is kind of even it out.
All right.
So we're gonna put our last few ingredients on. The Doritos first.
They go first?
They actually go first, yes.
Yummy.
So we've got this. Now we need some cheese.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, perfect. Now that we have the cheese on, we actually will put the lid on, put it in the oven, 375 degrees. We're gonna bake this for 30 minutes. Take the lid off and let it bake for an extra 15.
Oh, Katy, it's a volcano cauldron of cheesy goodness.
Yes, it is. Wait till you taste it. It tastes much better than that.
I can't wait.
And we've actually let this rest 20 minutes.
Smells so good.
Hey, Mark. Here comes your husband, just on time.
I say, you know what? Seriously, his nose never leads him astray. Okay, actually, we're not quite done.
Oh, that's right. We did do more.
We gotta do a dollop of sour cream.
Oh my gosh.
And then take some good fresh chopped cilantro. Look at that.
That is fabulous.
All
Look
right.
at that. Here you go,
All
Mark.
right, there you go.
This is the only time we're quiet is when we're eating. This is sensational. So good, Katy. Honest.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark, for staying in the family business for so long. This is outstanding beef.
It's incredible.
He's given me amazing beef to be able to create these amazing dishes.
No
with, that's
kidding.
for sure.
And if you want this recipe, the recipe is right down here. If you want to get this delicious Yardley Premium Beef, you can also order it right down here on this website, and it makes a difference. So until next time, adios.
All in a hard day's play. Find out how many ways you can fill up a day at uintabasin.org. Hey honey, have you seen this tire? Do you think we'll make it?
Not on that thing.
Don't let bad tires ruin your trip. With service stations at every location along I-15, we can get you back on the road with fast, friendly, professional service. Eagles Landing has everything you need along the way. Even the things you didn't know you'd need. Get ready for the road at Eagles Landing.
Dear Diary, we went camping for our vacation on Tusher Lake. We did so many fun things. You know, I learned something on this trip. Camping on Tusher Lake is way more fun than any old mouse in an amusement park.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're up here on the top of this mountain and I'm gonna quiz Kevin. Where are we? What's this?
I have no idea. What's this called?
I forgot. Almunite or something like that.
I don't know, but what I can say is I can see our house from here.
Yes, that's Salina and Richfield that way.
It is, so you can't see it because it's behind the camera, but we are looking straight up the Sioux River Valley, Monroe all the way to Salina. Behind us is whatever canyon you just said. The wind's blowing just enough to keep the dust down.
Guys. I tried to. I know it ends in night.
You know what? This is a great trail. Come and ride it, but at a jamboree, there's way more to do than ride the trail.
There are so many things to do in the little town of Marysville, and
of all places, like a great pizza joint and activities.
And lots of really fun people. That's like the best part of the jamboree is meeting all the awesome people.
So go check that out.
Fridays on this jamboree is going to have UTV soccer, where you go in with your UTV and you try to put a huge soccer ball into a net like you're playing soccer. Another one is where you are blindfolded driving and your passenger is telling you how to go through a section of big barrels and stuff. And then we have the King of the Hill, which is a timed track, and it's going to be a good one this year. I built it this year and it's going to be very outstanding.
In all honesty, the people. Everywhere we stop, whether it's the people running it, whether it's the gas station or the resort you're at, everybody is super nice, super friendly, willing just to do anything for you. These small town jamborees are great. They really are. At the community center, at the opening seminars. Last night playing bingo, all the extra cards didn't help me out, but we supported the community. Polka run, this trail, and then Friday's a free day, but we might go out exploring. And then we do a trail on Saturday, but we'll be there tonight because they're doing door prizes.
I was riding with Mimi and Grandpa. I like being in it because we go fast. Because Grandpa gives me so red because he likes to get the puddle. He says, and I said, I didn't get one. He says, oh man, but if I say, I got one, he says, yes. We got to see some mine stuff, like a little cabin that had a pickaxe in it. And we saw like a little cart that carries little materials, dirt, ores and stuff.
And we also have a kids mud run where they go in this big long thing full of mud and water and try to find a bottle with money in it. And then we have the belly flop contest.
Now, when we say that they have a lot to do at the park, they have a lot to do at the park. This event is well organized and well thought out and well planned. So what should we do next?
Well, I'm a little hungry, but I like drag racing.
Let's do drag racing. That sounds like a lot of fun after a Big Daddy's dinner. You know, the drag racing sounds like a blast. I can't wait to get out there and see what these guys can do. Should we head over there?
Yeah, while we go do that, you guys are going to go to this week's Along the Way, sponsored by Rocky Mountain ATV and NC.
America loves the summer holidays, family gatherings, community events, flag-waving parades, and fireworks. Now, Utah is luckier than most as it has an extra day of celebration with Pioneer Day, celebrated for when the settlers got here in 1847. It is this day that becomes the anchor of the Yardley family traditions.
Even though I'd moved away, we would never miss the 24th of July in Beaver.
Mark Yardley is the founder of Eagles Landing Fuel Stops, and if you hitch your Pioneer Day wagon to the Yardley team, you'd better be ready for an action-packed day.
You better be sleeping hard because at 6 a.m. dynamite starts going off, and then at 7 o'clock they always have a pancake breakfast.
Traditionally, the breakfast is followed up by everyone queuing up their entries for the Beaver Pioneer Day Parade, this year canceled by the pandemic. The center of the day is filled with the pounding hooves as the horse races begin.
The horse races have been famous here forever. From the time I was a little kid, that's all we look forward to the horse races. It's a tradition in Beaver to go to the horse races on the 24th of July.
The races are a mix of camaraderie and nostalgia with a little bit of creative thinking, all rolled up into one. I mean, have you ever heard of a cowboy relay race? John Russo is visiting the Yardleys for the first time this 24th. He's from Southern California and has never seen a race like this.
This is more of a small town family feel horse race, and you could see all the families getting together, and you could see them all sitting around like having a picnic, and it's just a family affair and a community thing, and it's a lot of fun.
You know, we missed not having the parade this year. I was actually shocked. I was sure thankful that there had the horse races, which is the big draw.
When someone who is as in the moment as Mark Yardley misses out on a part of a tradition, it kind of gets under their skin.
No parade, that was tough. Probably, in fact, the first time in my life, I think we didn't have a parade.
It was somewhere after snacks and before the main course of homemade prime rib and fried halibut tacos that the idea of the Flash Parade came into existence.
Yeah, when they started talking about the parades and I saw all his nice vehicles he has, the new Humvee and that 66 Ford and this Yardley wagon back here that I drive, it just spurred the moment, and that makes the best, it was fun.
We had it already planned to have this horse and buggy come over. My dad was going to be in the parade this year with the grandkids for Yardley Premium Beef. And Paul still showed up, and we thought, you know what, let's go for it.
It's so much fun to be Yardley because I guess we just do fun things like this. My dad doesn't really care. So, I don't know. He likes to be spontaneous, and that's fun. I feel very blessed to have him as my dad, and we live in such a great place.
And so, with the flash of fireworks, another chapter in the Yardley tradition book is closed, filled to the brim with memories of an extended family, bigger than the one the year before.
Every day I wake up, I thank the old boy upstairs for my family. I got the best kids in the world. I wouldn't trade one of them for anything.
And that's the way he is. You could just say there's a big heart, bigger than that cowboy hat. That heart's pretty damn big.
Along the way, in Beaver, Utah, I'm Chad Booth.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection, and group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Coming down into the little valley and stuff, you can look over the whole thing. For me, I can just feel the stress just kind of melt away. There's so many trails to go up on and explore. The desert, and then you've got the lake, you got the mountains. It's just a little bit of everything. It's a little piece of paradise out here. Pretty much anybody that I've brought up here, they will ask, can we come back?
At Stedman's Recreation, trucks are arriving daily with back-ordered side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes. Let Stedman's Recreation help get you outside so you can explore and create memories to last a lifetime. Call or stop by Stedman's to hold your side-by-side, ATV, or dirt bike with a small deposit. Yamaha, Honda, Polaris, and Beta. Plus, Stedman's has a full service department and Honda power equipment.
Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. You may think it's 300 miles out here, but remember, it's only 30 miles back.
All right, welcome back to At Your Leisure. This is the 2020 Paiute ATV Jamboree, and where are we at right now?
In the middle of the obstacle course.
Day 3, the activities are happening. There's got to be 700 or 800 people out here, hundreds of machines. These guys are having an absolute blast.
There are lots of fun rides and trails, but there's also all these events for the locals and anyone else that wants to participate. So you really got to bring your rig or You're...
Look, everybody. That was cool. I've been telling you on Facebook all week to get your kids down here. If you're watching this, you missed it. You want to make sure you catch it next year. But you know what? I heard that there's a great dinner, and we need to make our way. We're going to finish watching this event. We're going to make our way over to the dinner.
Hey, and while we do that, you guys are going to check out this week's sticker winner.
This week's contest winner was submitted to us on Facebook by Steve Milner. It looks like you're the lucky winner of a Clearly Tough windshield for your rig. Congratulations, Steve. And as always, Clearly Tough offers the strongest windshields on the market. Visit clearlytough.com for more details. Be sure to call us on Monday at 801-947-8888 to claim your prize. Now let's take a look at this week's Trail of the Week. This week's Trail of the Week is the Amasa Basin OHV trails, which are located in Millard County, approximately 51 miles west of Delta. To get more information on this trail, or any of the other trails that have been completed on the Trail 360 project, visit outsiders.zone. Now let's take a look at next week's show. Next week, Chad and Rhea take a UTV ride from Tooele Valley to Windover, all in the name of a good cause as they join the 2020 Ride for Life charity ride. Then we head out to Weber County to an archery park, which is a brand new complex that has some unique features that you won't want to miss. And finally, let the mayhem begin as we visit the Punishment at the Peak Demolition Derby presented by the 2020 Tooele County Fair.
Next week's show looks great.
Yeah, and unfortunately we're out of time for this week's show. You can hear the music starting to blare behind us. They're getting ready to have dinner. But you know what? We've had a blast. This is day 4, the end of the 2020 Paiute Trail Jamboree, and Marysville knows how to put on a good show, don't they?
They do. 4 days of fabulous food, stretchy jeans, marvelous trails with the best scenery possible. We had great guides, great entertainment, and the people that are here make it all worth it.
They're so fun. Come meet new friends. You know, the Paiute Trail Committee takes care of this trail and they maintain it. They were telling me that they have 160,000 riders a year come here that contribute on the low side $32 million to the local economy. So these local businesses, these hotels, these people that live here, they really want you to come here. They want you to come and enjoy the area, spend your money, and see parts of Utah that you haven't seen before. You know,
you're going to enjoy it. We're excited to come next year.
Because there's adventure around every bend.
You just have to get out there and create it yourself.
At your leisure.